So I had a question for you that is not related to boomers.
Okay.
Is there a horror game series you would like to see get a game, or a horror movie series you'd like to see get a game, and what is it?
Yes. Actually,
Okay.
I want Halloween to get a series like the Friday the 13th game, but Halloween themed.
Okay, and
I would love that.
And it needs to be online?
I mean, you can make an offline portion of it, but I'm just saying I would like that. Like, same style. It can literally just be a copy and paste.
Okay.
But
I hope it would be less buggy.
Yeah. But I'm just saying the same style where, you have doors, you can shut doors, you can find car pieces or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? Just... It can literally just be
You want it in Haddonfield with Michael?
I want to play as Michael Myers. I want to play in Haddonfield, and maybe you can have one at the, I don't know, like the insane asylum. Maybe you can have a map at Laurie's house, like in the woods. Mm-hmm. Oh, geez, look at this. Okay.
What? Oh.
I was like glitched behind Price there. I think that would be fun. Another one I would like to do.
Where the hell are you guys?
We're coming up the lift. Stand by.
You know, sir, I wouldn't mind getting a shot at Takeev.
Yeah, well, get in line, mate. We can find out first.
Another one I would like is one based around The Shining. Mm-hmm. I think that'd be fun.
That was one I was thinking of, actually.
Oh, you were thinking of The Shining?
Yeah, so, like, I thought of, like, a survival horror game where you are in the mansion, or in the Overlook Hotel.
Yes.
And its properties. And I would actually have it... Have you seen gameplay of Resident Evil 1?
Yes, I have.
I would make it like that.
That would be awesome.
So basically Resident Evil 1, but in an expanded version of the
Overlook Hotel?
And I would add in stuff like hallucinations and like some of that kind of stuff.
Right. That'd be fun.
I would love that. So another one I would like to see...
Trucks, let's go! You heard the man, move!
Another one I would like to see is Halloween, except different than yours. Mine is... Have you played Hitman?
No, but I've seen gameplay of it.
I would want it like Hitman. So single player, you are Michael, and you go into the level, and you have to kill people in different ways.
Compromise. Proceed to secondary extraction south of bridge. Enemy presence substantial.
It's just too hot, man. But room temperature? Please, a beer should be ice cold.
A lager, maybe, or a glass of water like you drink. And a pint of stout.
I'm gonna have to school y'all both when we get back stateside.
Yeah, well, either way, we're stopping in London first. And I'm buying.
Well, at least the world didn't end. Hit it.
Okay, we're gonna stop for now, but I was gonna tell you a little bit more about my idea. And then I would like to have ones where, like, maybe you are on the other side, like you are a character and you are trying to survive Michael. Like, you don't know when he's coming.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So, like,
kind of like Alien Isolation.
Yes. That's another idea I was saying. So, like, Michael could show up at any time. He could, like, come into the room and do whatever. But
and he could come into you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, unfortunately, if it's Halloween 6, that would happen. They had him rape his niece, basically, in one of the cuts of the movie, and then get her pregnant.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not know this.
Yep. We are on Act 3, which is game over.
Is that literally the last mission?
Why don't you look up a list? But that's what I would do, not the niece thing. Okay. The idea of Hitman.
Okay.
I think would be awesome. Or the idea of Alien Isolation. In fact, Alien Isolation is an idea that could work for so many horror franchises.
It really could.
Like, so many of them. That would be such a great idea.
Let's see. The last mission is game over. So yeah, we'll finish the game next time.
Mm-hmm. We have game over, and then we have Mile High Club.
Yes.
So I want to do this. When we play next time, I would like to finish the game, right? And do Mile High Club. And then I would like to try and do Mile High Club for a bit on Veteran on mine.
Yeah, and just try to play.
And see if we could do it.
That makes sense.
Even if we record it, I think it could be fun.
We'll get destroyed.
We might not be able to talk much during it.
Right.
Because it's kind of a you have to focus thing. But I think that would be fun. I also wanted to look really quick and see what trophies we even got here.
I think we just got that one.
That was it?
I think so. Well, we should have got one, actually. Yeah, no, actually, that was one. Because the next one is just to complete the game.
Yeah, well, we're not playing through it on Veteran on Jill's.
Right.
because I don't really want to. Complete the game on hardened or veteran.
Look at that one.
These ones you have to complete it on just veteran, which we're not doing. I don't know. I'm excited to finish the game.
Yeah.
It's like really fun. I've really been enjoying playing this game.
Yeah, I haven't played this game in a while. But it's such a blast.
I know.
Okay.
I miss when I was excited for COD campaigns. Like really excited.
Same.
So we're near the end of the game.
We are.
We just spent what 45 minutes trying Mile High Club
Yeah.
and
I'm angry.
not doing that.
I wish I was in a different kind of Mile High Club.
Me too, the real one.
Yes.
Hey, it's like a YouTuber. They put a bunch of red arrows and circles.
It's like video game companies designing cases now.
All right, so now we're driving without licenses.
Yeah, so I have a really, really fascinating historical tale here actually to share.
Okay.
It is actually very interesting
To who?
to everyone.
Okay, sorry.
So-
Jill's in the background.
Okay, so I'm just gonna try to wait for this.
No.
Okay, so I'm not gonna say the guy's last name because it'll give away this tale, but during World War II...
Churchill.
Yes. No, in 1940...
Okay.
In 1940, there was a guy named Lewis, and he married a girl named Mamie, right? And they were both black, right?
Oh.
So,
Why was that?
You
Oh, wait, I
shot
shot my
my-
driver.
it's important for the story.
Okay.
Just hold on. So, Lewis, then, about a year later, they both had a son, right? And Lewis was arrested because he apparently, or I should say, I don't even know if I need to say allegedly, he basically cheated on his wife.
And that was a crime then?
Well, no. He cheated on his wife, and then when his wife found out about it and confronted him, when Mamie found out about it, he beat her. He was like, so then she threw
Okay.
scalding water on his face,
Okay.
and then she ran away and got a restraining order against this guy, right? For domestic abuse.
Okay.
So
And
anyways,
when was this? World War One?
1940, so World War II.
Okay.
Actually, I think it'd be 1941.
I'm gonna be honest.
Because
Yeah, I
this is-
didn't know restraining orders existed that early.
I guess they did. So anyways, this is fascinating. So Lewis then repeatedly violated this restraining order, right?
Oh, what?
And
It's just gonna
eventually-
get worse. I thought he violated his ex-wife.
No.
Those chick must have been really hot if he kept
And
violating.
yeah,
Why do you keep going after her?
I don't know.
What did
Probably
she do?
that's his wife. I
What
don't
was
know.
she wearing?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
It was her fault.
So anyway, so Lewis eventually was just arrested, right? Because he kept violating the restraining order.
Right.
And the judge basically gave him the option. The judge said, you can either go to prison for whatever amount of time, I don't know how many years it was, for domestic abuse, basically, and violating this restraining order multiple times, or we are looking for soldiers, because by this point they were in World War II, so we will put you in this company here and you can go fight basically instead of...
And he was like,
instead
"Do
of
I get to
this."
fight any women?"
So he was like, yeah, can I fight any women? And they're like, yeah. So he enlisted, actually, and he chose that option, and they sent Lewis out to the Italian campaign in World War II. And anyways, so he and two other guys, so 3 total people, while they were stationed at their base, they planned a home invasion of 2 or 3 women. I don't remember what it was, but they basically invaded this woman's home and RAPE'd them.
Oh,
right.
They invaded more than just their home.
Yeah, basically. So and this was
Thank you,
3.
Jill.
You're welcome.
This was three guys did this, right?
Oh, geez. Like at the same time?
Yeah, so like all 3 of them invaded this person's home and RAP'd these 2 women. And basically Lewis and these other 2 guys got arrested then by the military police. And essentially from
What country did they do this in?
Italy.
Okay, so it was an Italian family.
No. Yes, it was
Like,
the Italian women, yes.
It was Ezio?
But it was the American military police that arrested
Jill,
them.
please stop making a joke out of rapping.
Was it the auditoriums?
Jill, do your video. Jill's
My
supposed to be
videos are
working.
sporting. I was trying to give you guys the headphones.
Jill's supposed to be working on something, and she's like assaulting us.
Yeah.
I'm working. I have
She's-
nothing to do now. No.
He's RIPing us.
Take
With
my
words.
headphones.
With words. Yeah, so anyways.
Sorry, there was a ceasefire for a second. Okay.
What's happening here? What is going on?
We are lucking out because we just knocked over 50 things in the room.
Okay, so anyways, so this guy... Okay, now that we have this thing tipping over here. Okay. And now let me plug in my headphones and then I will continue.
Okay, no, you just tell me now.
Okay, so anyways, so... I put my headphones in and I hear, "Stop the bloody truck!" So anyways, so they got arrested by the military police, and
Oh, jeez.
they investigated and everything, and it turns out one of the three guys agreed to a lesser deal by basically ratting out the other two.
How many deals did they give?
I don't know, but they gave this guy a lesser deal by ratting out the other two, and they elected to execute the other two.
Wow.
So Lewis got hung, right?
Yeah.
He got executed in Italy for basically gang RAPE, these two women, and home invasion. But before he died, he had like a family ring or whatever that he sent back to his son, who's like a little baby at the time. So he wanted his son to get this ring. And his son, Emmett Till, had this ring, and when the police found this guy's body, one of the things that they used to identify was the ring that he was wearing then. And that would have been about 10 years after this. So
Emmett Till's dad was a rapper?
yes.
Huh.
So, yeah, so basically, because of his dad, and his dad sounded like a piece of garbage, but because his dad sent the ring back to his son, that basically is one of the big things that the police actually use, or maybe it was his mom or something, I don't know, used to identify his son, because they could recognize the ring.
Right.
The ring had LT in it. His dad's name was Lewis Till.
Oh.
So the ring had LT engraved in it, and they're like, "Oh, that's Lewis's ring." There, yeah, that's Emmett Till.
How did they know Lewis? Like, how was he infamous at this time?
No, like that's what I'm saying. It probably was Emmett Till's mom said, "Oh, I know that ring."
Oh, okay, got it.
Basically,
No, Lewis wasn't in that game.
because otherwise they weren't really able to. Otherwise, his body was so mangled or whatever, and his face was that police weren't really able to identify Emmett Till.
Yeah, I just got bombed.
Yeah.
Do you want something to do, Jelly?
Well, they get mommy little stink.
But the ring is one of the main things that was able to identify. So because his dad sent that ring back, though, basically, they were actually able to identify this boy. Is that interesting?
Yes.
I mean, it's sad,
It
but
just
isn't
makes
it
me
interesting?
sad.
It's interesting, though.
I'm actually just sad, because
Yeah.
isn't the actual, isn't there pretty much historical proof Emmett Till did nothing wrong?
Well, now wait a minute here. No, he basically, I think, what is he, accused of flirting with a
white
woman or
woman
something?
came on to him.
Yeah, but
That's my
But
understanding.
wasn't he accused of, flirting
Yes,
with
but
this
what,
woman?
what happened was that this woman flirted with him because she wanted some of that EBC.
That BBC?
No, EBC, Emmett Big Cock.
Oh, okay.
And
Throw it back.
and he just didn't do anything about it. He was just like, "Oh, thanks" or whatever. Was cordial and nice.
Hey, you got that EBC? Oh, thanks.
And then she I don't know. I don't think anything physical ever came of it. I think she just accused him of.
I think she accused him of that. And
Dropping a rap on her.
Wasn't it this girl's husband or boyfriend or something? Oh, throw it back. R1.
I can't.
Can you throw R1? Because wasn't it the boyfriend or something like that went out and did this?
Yeah, it was a man. I don't know if it was her father or
Okay.
boyfriend or whatever, but I do know it was a racial hate crime, and it was
Yeah.
pretty much confirmed that he didn't assault anyone.
Right.
He didn't do anything.
And we might not even have known this story if his dad didn't send this ring back to his son.
So you're saying that they would have just never known who he was? It would have just been a
don't know.
random dead black
I don't
guy.
know if they would have.
Whoa, Greggs, give me the pass before you die. Where is it? What pocket is it in, Greggs?
Do you need a ring to send back to your son?
Oh no! Oh no! Griggs, the Italian woman will go to the grave with me. Your secret is safe, Griggs. Oh no, not Zach.
Is that a nameless guy down there that he's gonna just murder?
Yeah.
Oh, then I don't care.
That's Sergeant Whiteman.
Oh god.
Or Whitman, but it's White.
They're all Sergeant Whiteman.
He's like, I should have used that Rogaine. What happened to his one arm? Like, who are you to be coming after me with one arm?
Yeah, what are you? I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, okay, sorry. I like that it goes through the blood to slide.
What if it stops in the blood because the blood has a high viscosity or whatever? I like how they don't even notice that you shot twice before you get to the third guy.
Oh, I think I did it so quickly. I was going to try to lean over to shoot Bryce and see if it would let me, but it didn't. Do I have a... Am I at full mass? Look at me.
He's just really happy about shooting the one-armed guy.
Look at my right leg. Like, there's a very clear bulge there next to the leg.
I think this guy really hates the Special Olympics.
Oh, jeez. He took him out. He's like, yeah.
You are going to be all right, my friend.
It cost me a lot in last year's one-arm javelin throwing contest bets. Well, he grabbed me by the boner. Did you see that? He grabbed it both hands.
He's like, all right, Private Trump, grab it by the pussy.
Boy, there's a lot of origin stories happening here.
Oh, cool.
Dude, that's actually crazy, though, that something so simple... So here's what I thought it was going to be. I'm going to tell you what I thought the story was going to be. I thought it was going to be that it was J.R.R. Tolkien's dad. What? Let me tell you in a second.
Nuclear missile tests in central Russia. Although world leaders were quick to denounce the action, Russian officials maintain that the missile tests fell well within established UN protocols. No comment was received from the ultra-nationalist party, where rumors of a possible leadership struggle have just begun to surface. In other news, the search for a ship lost in the Bering Strait due to a major storm has been called off.
In other news, I've taken a dump in the lake.
In the Bering
Go
Strait.
find it.
I thought it was going to be J.R.R. Tolkien's dad assaulted an Italian woman like 35 times. Well, and then Deep in Heart pops up. And then what ended up happening was he sent the ring back, and his son was like, oh, the rapist ring. I'm going to make a book about this. But, like, he didn't really know, like, how bad it was.
Right.
I can't skip this.
Hold X to skip.
So, like, I thought he was going to get it back, and it was going to be like, oh, wow, this really powerful thing from my dad. This matters so much to me.
Right.
Wait. And then I thought he was going to make the book based off of that. And then it was going to turn out like, no, this was actually a ring he got from absolutely violating people in Italy. And then it was going to be like, but it's a Christian book!
No one ever says it's a Christian book.
The Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, people don't say that's a Christian book.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they say it was...
People equate it to Christianity.
Yes, it was heavily inspired by Christianity.
But I don't think it's a Christian book.
Well, then why does every Christian school...
this joke does not land.
Sorry, why does every Christian school have like the biggest Captain Price boner for Lord of the Rings and the Chronicles of Narnia?
Well, the Chronicles of Narnia, I think, are definitely Christian books.
Oh, okay, sorry, that one's okay, but not
that
mine.
one's fine. That one's
not what
fine.
I said.
Yeah, no.
Sorry. Look how much easier this is on Hardened. I got shot 30 times and I'm fine.
I just want to say I am a hardcore atheist and I love the Lord of the Rings, so you better not take this away from me.
I just want to say I'm a hardcore Lord of the Rings and I love atheists.
Got it.
Okay, I'm stuck on.
Yeah,
Price,
I know, because these people are
and
ruining
32
this.
other people.
Well, Griggs died.
Okay. Wait.
And it's Price, not Rice.
Captain Rice! They call him Uncle Ben for short. Look at how much easier this is.
I know, you can actually get to this point.
And we're still on Hardened.
Yeah, I'm hardened. Yeah, when you get to Veteran, this is just unfair.
Stupid. It's stupid.
This is unfair.
It's actually just dumb.
Yes, it's not even fun. Switch out your shotgun.
Why switch it out?
Because this thing takes an hour to reload.
And it's a one-shot kill on everyone. And I still got 22 seconds. What was that? What am I stuck on? Why is everyone taking up tactical positions at the door? Get out of here.
Instead of taking up tactical positions, they should just be running with you.
Here, why don't you
You want me to do it?
Yes, because you need to feel better after your devastation of smog. After they devastated your smog. No, desolation.
Yeah, who devastated my smog, and can I get them to do it again?
I feel like, what was his name? Jonathan Till? I feel like he desolated people's
Louis
smogs.
Till? Jonathan Till.
Look, do you really want me to memorize a rapper's name? And by rapper, I mean
Well,
rapist.
and here's the other thing I was going to say. So there was about 10 years after Emmett's death, right? Or I'll say murder, actually, because it wasn't murder. 10 years after Emmett's murder, I don't remember who this was, but someone wrote a book on Louis Till.
Yeah.
And basically they tried to say that, no, this was fake, and the military police was just racially profiling this man, and he didn't actually do this.
Wasn't his wife black that he beat?
Yeah.
Okay,
and
why would she lie about that?
Well, so they're trying... No, I'm talking in, like, in Italy.
I know. And I'm saying, why would they be like... Were they saying, like, yeah, maybe he beat his wife, but he didn't attack this woman? Were they conceding the wife beating, or were they saying that was all fake?
I think they were conceding the wife beating, but,
Okay.
but they were saying the military police was being racist towards this guy.
Well, maybe, but that's a little hard, because weren't the other two guys white?
The two guys that RAP'd?
Yeah.
I don't actually know their skin color. I don't know.
Well, it's important
It's
to the statistics.
It's what you want it to be.
We need to know for the statistics so we can like bring it up as like, well, no, it's just statistics. Well, like,
whoa, he dodged that. Do you see that?
yeah, dude, Neo.
Wow.
Whoa, it's the amazing bag man. Did you see that guy?
I want to end this with a mini Uzi.
No, don't shoot the hostage. You gotta.
I have to escape? What do I have to do? What do I have to do? Exit plane? Oh. Wait, so what if you don't get up here in time? You just miss out on this in Mile High Club?
I don't know how many.
In Veteran?
How many minutes does that take?
I don't know.
That takes forever.
Wait, and you saved the hostage, but the hostage just died.
What?
What is the point of that?
I don't know.
You
Did
saved the
or
hostage.
Did the hostage get out of there?
Heartbreakers and Life Takers. Thanks for playing. Semper Fi. Who's the guy? Who's the guy that looks like...
In the middle?
Yeah, that looks like... What's his name from Alien 2?
Oh, yeah.
Like Ron something? What's his name?
Yeah, no. I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Ron Perlman.
Yeah,
that actor.
it does.
He looks like Ron Perlman.
It does look like Ron Perlman. That's weird. So I thought that maybe there was going to be like a movement. Now, maybe this is a little too modern, but I thought it was going to be like, he was convicted of like breaking in. Why does everyone have a hard on? Look at that.
I don't know.
He was convicted of like breaking in and absolutely violating multiple people's households and people. And then it was going to be like, free my man! He did nothing wrong!
Well, so that's what it was. That's what the book was about. Basically saying like, yeah, well, this guy also, was a victim of this, and we need to feel bad and stuff like that.
Victim of what?
Of racists. And my thing is like, okay,
Maybe he was. I mean, that sucks, but like
Right.
that doesn't give you the permission to go around rapping at people.
well, I guess my thing is like, would you have written this book if Emmett Till did not get brutally murdered? Or did you write this book because it was popular to write the book?
That's fair, but
You know what I mean?
I want to offer a different question. Was someone trying to say that Emmett Till's life didn't matter because his dad was a scumbag?
I don't think so.
If anyone was doing that, I would understand why someone wrote the book.
Yeah,
You know,
I
like,
don't
if someone-
think so.
So, like, let's say someone was like, oh, well, people are trying to say that Emmett's life didn't matter and he must be bad because his dad rapped people and he was a bad guy. So, therefore, like, let's take a look actually at what happened with his dad, and here's what I believe.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, now I understand, now I understand the logic here. But if it's just like, well, now hold on, Emmett was a great guy. Let's look at his dad. Let's look how far back this goes so I can make money.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. That's my own interpretation of this.
Then that's bad.
Because that's from my understanding. I've never read the book, but from my understanding about reading about it online, is this guy basically was trying to change the public opinion on the dad. Like they were trying to say, the dad actually was also a victim of racial profiling or whatever, And my thing is just, can't we feel bad for Emmett Till, but also just recognize that his dad was also a piece of garbage?
You would think.
Like, what's the problem here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Emmett Till what happened to him is terrible, but I don't think anyone's like diminishing what happened to that because his dad, R.A.P.
That's all I was asking, because if they were, then it's like, okay, well, now I understand looking back at this.
Right.
Now this makes sense. And also, I think that most cases are worth looking back at.
Yeah.
In terms of, no matter what, no matter if there's like racial or gender stuff involved or not, just to be like, okay, well, did we get this right? Let's just take a look. Especially, I genuinely think there should be more people looking into cases where someone is convicted of the death penalty or life in prison. I think anything over 20 years, those cases should be reopened and re-examined a few times over the course of over the course of
the life cycle
of the person. Because, like, let's say you've been in there for 3 years. Okay, let's say DNA evidence has come further. I would rather they reopen that case and waste $100,000 of taxpayer money, or $250,000 or $300 or whatever, than have this guy die in prison who didn't do anything.
Right.
Of course I'd rather have that, but unfortunately they only open them again when there's, like, reason
some conclusive evidence or something.
So my point is, I would like them to do more with that, like reopen these things, take a look at them, make sure they're right. But I think that if you're doing it because of like I want to make money, or you're doing it because of like it's popular, that's not really the reason to do it.
Right. And that was my impression of it. Is I kind of think he just wanted to capitalize on the Emmett Till death. This guy did.
Right. So how long after his death was this?
It was like 10 years. Okay. Something like that.
But I thought as soon as he died, people didn't care for a bit.
Oh, people didn't care until the funeral. And then all of a sudden everyone's like, whoa.
Was it because they saw the open casket?
Yeah. Because his mom elected to have an open casket.
Good. I mean, like, that's horrible, but good. Because people should see what that was. That was evil.
Yep.
What did he look like?
He was destroyed.
Really?
Like, they had beaten the hell out of him, to my understanding, and burned him alive, didn't they?
That's horrible.
It seems like they didn't know how Lewis Till died until 10 years afterwards. Apparently the military didn't tell his wife.
Oh. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Was he still married to her?
I think so, yeah. I don't think they got a divorce.
Oh.
I think they just she had a restraining order against him.
Position 2, go! Hit the target! Flashbang through the door!
Let's see.
Position 4, hit the target! Position 5, go! Hit the target!
Yeah, anyways, yeah, it just seems like it wasn't really known for about 10 years what happened. Basically after Emmett Till died, because that was about 10 years after this. It seems like then the details of this were kind of released. Of what happened to the dad, I mean.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you are we done talking about that?
Yeah, I mean, that's all I wanted to say about it. I just found it interesting.
It's horrible.
I just found it interesting, like, the connection, like the historical connection where you're kind of thinking, like, oh, well, this happened because... Or, I mean, we were able to figure out who Emmett Till was because his dad sent this ring back home.
Yeah, why'd you say, like, this happened? Because it's like the...
I was trying to do, like, a butterfly effect. Like...
Why do this happened? Because James Buchanan Barnes had sex with men. You're like every liberal historian of all time. This probably happened because James Buchanan Barnes had sex with men and Ronald Reagan made fun of liberals.
Yeah, and how do we not know that Franklin Pierce was also homosexual, huh?
Honestly, I would be, he should pierce my ass. I wish he would take out his Douglas MacArthur and Franklin Pierce my Andrew Jackson.